Hey there friends! Today I'm excited to be sharing some new products from the summer 2024 catalog from Spellbinders. Now you probably already know about the new Platinum Scout. It's like your Platinum 6 but a smaller version. So it's only 3.5 inches wide. So it's really nice and compact, easy for taking on the go. Now the collection that I'm sharing with you today is called Out and About. And it's called this because it is all sized to fit on that Scout machine. So all of the dies fit within that 3.5 inches, and you can make some fantastic things with them. So I'm going to go through the catalog piece by piece. There are 15 die sets in this collection, and I just want to show you card examples that I created and just get you inspired by these new die sets. So we're going to start off with Mushroom Mansion. Now, this is such a fun set. You get your mushroom house, you get the pieces for the roof, you get a door, you get windows, you get this kind of like textured area for the roof, the eaves of your house, if you will. You get lots of greenery, flowers with centers, a little bitty mushroom, a snail with a separate shell, so you can do that in a contrasting color. Oh my goodness, this is so fun to use. Let me just show you what I created with this. How fun is this? And I'm going to zoom in so that you can see all of the details on this card. How fun is that? Now I did add some ink blending to the sky and to the individual die cut pieces like here on the roof and around the mushroom mansion itself. But I had so much fun creating this one, and I decided to go with more earthy hues here just to make it just very natural feeling. I love this one. I also used a glimmer sentiment here, get well soon, because I felt like that felt like a great sentiment to use for this one. Overall, I love this set, and I could see myself using it over and over again. Just look how cute that mushroom is. The next set I'm sharing is called Sprinkle and Grow, and this is great for all you gardeners or wannabe gardeners out there. So with this one, you get your watering can, a separate handle, you get another handle here on top, you get your the part that the water comes out, spigot, I guess you call that one, and that is so that you can do that in a different color. You'll see that on my card example. Then you get your greenery and some floral pieces too. Now, this looks like a small die set, but it creates a really gorgeous card. Just take a look at all of the flowers that you can create in different colors, and they're just so pretty when gathered together in this pretty watering can. You can see here that I did the spigot in silver, and I also did the handles in silver as well, and then went with a teal for the body of the watering can. I really love this set. I really love this card. It is such a really simple element to put together, and it creates a really gorgeous card. I also paired this die with the Essential Arches set. I think that this is a staple die set that everyone should have in their stash. I created kind of a window scene here where the watering can was sitting on the windowsill. So I really love the way this card turned out. This next set is called Garden Buddies, and I tell you friends, it is so darn cute. Even if you're not a gnome kind of person, I think you're still gonna love this because I definitely did. So for the die set, you have a face, hands, feet, a big kind of bulbous nose and a body. Then you have some pants. Then you have your bird face and feet here. And here's the bird face and the wings. Then you have your gnome hat and your gnome beard and mustache, but you also have some flowers as well. So you have 2 stems and 3 different flowers here. So really small die set. But oh my goodness, can you create some cute cards with this one? Here is my example. Now, what I did with this one, I figured out that you could make a little female gnome by using the beard upside down to give her some nice big Texas hair there. And then I used the eyes to give her a nice little red smiling mouth there. So I love this card. I just think it's the cutest thing ever. It's a great anniversary card. And aren't they just the cutest little couple ever? Okay, where are my dog lovers at? Because this is the cutest set ever. This is called Roller Disco Dottie, and it is a Dalmatian that has little booties on with roller skates. How cute is that? It also has the little booties, her collar, her ear and her nose, the skates, and then this piece here can be put behind her body here so that you can back those dots. I just love this one. And I made a really simple but cute card with it. So this is my card. Simple, but I added that dotted embossing folder on the background, and you can check out all of the supplies for each card that I'll have linked in these video details, so just hit that more button. But I love this double arch on her, like, you know, that backs her up. I just think it's so cute, and the sentiment, "You brighten my day," is just perfect for this die set. So you don't have to go all out to create a really cute card with these dies. This set is called Dancin' in the Rain, and it's one of those really cool motion dies that Spellbinders is known for. You have the umbrella and the pieces to color in 4 of the umbrella triangles. You have, this is the beak of the duck, so that kind of goes down here. You have a coat, like a raincoat, legs and feet here, and these are the wellies. This is the little point on the umbrella, so you can do those in a contrasting color. Then you have a cute little duck here that has a little hat with his wing and his clothes. It's the cutest thing ever. You have your puddle here. And I decided to create without the duck for this one, but I just love this. I just think that it is such a beautiful, uplifting card. You could do it in lots of different colorways. I chose to do that modern oval behind and do like a blended background, gray to blue, and then do some water splatter there so that it looked wet. I also added some clouds from another Spellbinders collection that is coming out this summer. Instead of die cutting the points of the umbrella, I just tapped them with a gold metallic pen to add that, and then added that gold metallic die in the center. But I love this card, and I just think it's such an uplifting card. Now mine doesn't dance, I just went ahead and adhered it. But to make this dance, you would just put a piece of dimensional foam here when you die cut that, and then just let it hang so that you could hit those feet back and forth. So fun and pretty, right? Here is another playful and very cute dog die set. This one's called Skateboarding Terry. He's a Scottish Terrier on a skateboard. So you have your dog, your skateboard, your nose and your collar, and the wheels. So really cute little tiny set. And I created this card with it. I just think it's such a fun card that would be perfect for a boy. I don't know, this card is just so cute. And let me show you the dies that I used for the sentiments on this one. This sentiment set is called Happy Birthday Wishes. So you get the letters for each of these words and the shadow. So you can see on my card here, I cut out happy in 3 different colors, then cut out the shadow in white to back that onto my card. And I just love the font on these sentiments. They are all great and they're a perfect size too. So you guys know that Spellbinders creates amazing floral dies. Well, this is like a little miniature set that I think you are going to love. It's called Little Blooms. And so you get poppies, you get posies, you get the centers, you get tiny little ones here and the centers here. Then all your greenery is on one die, which I love because you can just cut that out from lots of different greens. On this one, I decided to create a wreath, and it was really easy to do by just cutting out these flowers in different reds and pinks and yellows, popping a center on them, and then adding some greenery around the outside. I die cut a circle so that I had that on the background already, and then it adhered my flowers to that circle so that I was sure to keep that shape. I then added the hello to the center in that matte gold cardstock. I love this card. So the sentiment I used on that card was called Hello Smile. And again, you get that great sentiment in that great font with the shadow layer. So you get hello and smile with their shadows. And you can see here that I cut that out of gold and then used vellum to back that. The next set I have here is so cute. It is called Luna the Seahorse. Again, another small set. You just get the seahorse, her eyes and the cheek, the seaweed, a stone, some coral and a starfish, and then some more coral here, a different coral. And so I had so much fun with this set, just creating a little cute birthday card scene. I added lots of different seaweed on a little hill that I created from green cardstock. And then I used colorful cardstock to add all of the coral in there, and then 3 starfish. I also added bubbles with my favorite aura sequins. I love this card. I just think it is so fun. Let me show you the sentiment I used here. I just realized that I showed you this already, but what I want to reiterate is that you can use it in so many different ways. You can just use the happy, you can use birthday wishes, or you can use happy birthday together. So I really liked doing something different and doing birthday wishes here. I think this happy birthday wishes die is just a really great one to have in your stash. Okay, let's get into the stitching sentiments in the Out and About collection. This is Stitched Hello. It's gorgeous. I love the font. I love the stitching on it. You get the stitching letters, so the actual word itself, and you get the shadow. I love the card that I created with this one. It is clean and simple, but oh, so beautiful. And when you look at it, it's not that simple because you had to stitch it all, right? So I die cut the word hello twice from white cardstock. On the second piece of cardstock that I die cut, I went ahead and put that on a sticky mat and I ink blended it in a rainbow. So I just used red, yellow, and a blue ink. And then where it overlapped, I got orange and green. Then I backed it onto this embossed panel, added a tiny little panel of that matte gold so that you can see just that little, bit of gold shimmer there, and backed it onto my A2 card front. Now the gold that I used to stitch it is a metallic gold thread, so it shines in the light too. I just think it's a really beautiful card. There are so many things that you can do with this die, you don't even have to stitch it. You could just leave the holes and it would be like really textural and beautiful. The next stitching die is stitched thank you and for you. So you get thank, for, and you can use thank you or for you. So it's great. Again, you get the shadow layer as well as the words. On my card, I kept this one pretty simple. I did a double layer of the pink cardstock and I stitched it in light pink thread. Look at all that texture on there. Then I backed it with a shadow layer in vellum. So that just added a little bit of softness around the letters. I also popped up those letters with dimensional foam adhesive. I backed that onto an ink blended and embossed panel so you can see those birthday balloons in the background. And then I added the Better Press Make-A-Wish sentiment and a little bit of my favorite sequins. Such a fun card. I love these stitched sentiments. Okay, this is the flowering tree and it holds a lot of possibilities. So what you have here is the tree trunk, a full tree, like greenery at the top. You have a cloud, you have leaves, and you have your little posies here. So I thought of a flowering tree and it reminded me of spring. So I decided to go with that and thought of a baby card. So I created 3 little flowering trees here. Pink, teal, and yellow, my favorite color combination. Then I created an embossed panel at the back in those 3 colors so that they followed the trees. And I added that glimmer, welcome, baby sentiment. I also added little gems to each of those flowers to help them stand out. Isn't this such a great card? You can do this tree in all the seasons too, and create just an all occasion card with this one. The last set that I have to share with you became my favorite set, and I was very surprised that it was. It's called Love Note Bird. And this set comes with a larger bird. You can do a contrasting color for his breast. You have the shoulder for the bird, his feet, eyes, beak. Then you have a letter. So this is the letter, this is the flap of the envelope. Then you have 2 flowers and a heart, and then some greenery on a branch. I love this set and I loved the card I created using it. So I made a little robin with a red breast here. He's a little bit brighter than normal life, but I like it. I like it. I put him in that arch shape. He's carrying his little envelope with his red heart on it, and he's sitting on his branch with his colorful flowers. And I also add a couple of flowers and some sequins around the outside of that arch. I just think that anyone would love receiving this card, and it's just so cheerful and happy. I love this sweet card so much that I am excited to share how I created it with you in my weekly live tomorrow on YouTube. So that will be Friday, June 28th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join me and watch me put together this card so that you can see how fun this out and about die set is. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to find the link to the Out and About collection in my video description below. Happy creating!